I don't know about you, but sometimes life gets a little bit too much for me, and I just kind of sit there and wish I could ditch this timeline and move entirely somewhere else. If you also experience similar things, don't you worry, because TikTok has solved the mysteries of the universe and literally can tell you how to shift into a different reality where you have everything you want. And today we're learning how to do just that. Hi guys, my name is Moran. Welcome to my channel and to my series where I try to learn or understand things based solely on TikTok and the knowledge it can offer me. This topic that we're discussing today, it's called quantum jumping, quantum leaping, or quantum shifting, which are essentially the same thing, and it's supposed to be this really quick method for you to change timelines. I am not going to elaborate anymore because we're going to be learning together with TikToks. Let's go.
What the heck is quantum jumping, and how can beginners use this manifestation technique? I'm going to share with you the easiest quantum jumping technique that anyone can do, even all my beginners out there. If you've been feeling pulled to learn more about quantum jumping, but you don't know where the heck to start, this video is for you. First, what the heck is quantum jumping? Quantum jumping, in the most simplified terms,
I want to note here that they all kind of like point out that it's a very complicated theory, it's a complex thing, but they will explain to you in the simplified terms so you can understand. And this is a great information manipulation technique to pretend there is something more, whereas it's just basically using science and twisting scientific terms to describe something very, very basic.
comes from the understanding that time is not linear. That thing that you desire, there is a version of you out there right now that already has that thing. And quantum jumping is the technique that we use to jump to that reality where you already have your desire.
Yeah, but also, what is to say that in this reality where I have everything I've ever wanted, I will not be eaten by a bear? Not all of these aspects you can control, and yes, there are different timelines, but they are always coming with a caveat. It's not like you just randomly pick the reality which is perfect. This is not how it works, I don't think.
But it only works if you let it.
It only works if you let it. And I've also seen in various TikToks, they will be like, it only works if you genuinely believe in it. It only works if you're ready for it. And it's like a great cop out when it's not gonna work, because obviously you can't teleport to another reality. They can just say, oh, you just didn't let it. That's why it didn't work.
The best technique for beginners is this. While you're in the shower, close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths. While your eyes are closed, imagine what it would be like to already have that desire. Paint the picture as vividly as possible. Feel all the emotions that you would feel. And what the heck are you doing every single day? And when you're ready, open your eyes, pull back the curtain, and step out as if you are stepping into your desired reality.
That's called daydreaming, Abby, okay? There is no need to invent a whole another scientific theory to call this method of manifestation, because this is just basically what we all do every single day. You chill in the shower, you drive in the car, you stand in a line in a coffee shop, and you think about things that you want. You think about how you will get that promotion and how you will come in and tell your boss to fuck off because now you're his boss. It's so common, I don't even think we can call that a technique. Let's see more explanations to expand our knowledge. And this lady starts off saying,
okay, I'm going to tell you how to quantum shift in a very, very scientific way.
2 varies, mind you. Wait for it.
When we talk about quantum shifting, essentially what we're talking about is changing a reality in an extremely fast way. In a fast way that doesn't even go by the Newtonian laws of space and time.
It doesn't go by the Newtonian laws of space time. Honey, I don't remember physics that well, but I'm pretty sure that Newtonian laws are supposed to cover everything. So, science me that.
A lot of what quantum work looks like is just you go to bed one night wanting something and you wake up and it happens immensely fast for you. So you're like, I really want to buy this house, and all of a sudden your business just like goes viral and you've got the down payment and you can do it. That's quantum leaping. So I'm going to teach you how to do it.
Before we get into it, she just said, I'm going to explain it to you in a very, very scientific way. Then just said a bunch of words, none of which even remotely looked like a scientific explanation. Fine, whatever. I mean, it's TikTok science. We can't ask for too much. Let's learn how to do it.
The key to quantum leaping is self-worth. That's it. Period. The key to quantum leaping is self-worth. Obviously, you've got to believe that it's possible for you, and the only way we're going to believe that it's possible for me, is if we feel worthy enough. And the key to changing our self-worth is changing our emotions. So all of us have emotions stored in our body. So we know we have emotions stored in our body because I can be driving down the street and someone can cut me off and I won't feel angry. Like, I just don't care. But then someone else is going to drive down the street, get cut off, and anger is just going to erupt out of them. And that's a pretty good sign that they have a lot of stored anger in their body, right?
That is one way to explain it, I guess, but this is also not how things work, okay? Yes, people have pent up emotions, people have a lot of repressed anger sometimes, but a lot of times people just have different personalities and some people just get easily pissed. I get easily pissed off at some things, and it doesn't mean that I have a lot of emotions stored in my body. I always have a lot of emotions because I'm just a very emotional person, as opposed to, for example, my husband, who does not have a lot of emotions at all. I would say he has more repressed things than I do. Let's just continue because I'm ranting today a lot. We have to stop that.
So you know that you have emotions stored in you by how you get triggered. If you're getting triggered into feeling low self-worth, shame, fear, anger, guilt, grief, good. You want that stuff to come out. You want to be triggered into feeling those things. Anytime you're triggered, be like, bless, thank you. I needed to release that. I needed to heal that. Triggers really are the portal to healing. They're the portal to the quantum leaping. So the more you can step into those and be like, yeah, let me heal that. Thank you. The more you're going to be able to raise your self-worth. Just gamify life. Just feel like this is a game. I'm just being shown what I need to heal. And when I talk about healing, I just mean letting yourself feel those emotions and letting yourself release them. A lot of us were raised in an environment we weren't allowed to feel our emotions, or we were even punished for feeling them. And if you can rewire that, if you can allow yourself to cry, if you can allow yourself to be angry or have a tantrum, obviously don't hurt anybody else, but just allow yourself to feel an emotion, you are going to up-level so fast. It will be quantum. I'm telling you, it will be absolutely quantum.
So now we're just using quantum as an adjective, I suppose. It will be absolutely quantum. What does that even mean? You did not explain anything to me. Ultimately, what she's saying about healing, I agree. It's just I don't like the way anything is put in this TikTok, but I do agree with her in a way that to move on with your life, to be more successful, more at peace, to bring more change into your life, you have to heal your traumas. The problem is this, what she's saying, feeling the feels, might work for some people, but generally if you lived through some serious trauma, feeling the feels and letting yourself get triggered will get you nowhere. It will just stress you out constantly and bring you more harm than good. If you have a lot of things to work through, you have to go to therapy. You cannot just let me get triggered over my trauma every single day and hope that it will eventually heal. This is not how it works. I think this might be a bit of a harmful advice because it does generalize and simplify things way too much.
If you allow yourself to change your emotions, that will change your habits because you will start acting differently, which will help you quantum leap to the life that you absolutely want.
By the end of this TikTok, no science was detected. Let's see the last TikTok.
Once you understand that your mind literally creates reality, then you can have anything you want. If you don't want to believe me, if you don't want to believe science, that's okay. You can keep scrolling. This video is not for you.
This is a very, again, manipulative way to say anything. Very passive aggressive. It's very condescending. It's like, if you don't want to believe me, fine, keep scrolling. But not only that, if you don't want to believe science, he basically makes you feel like an idiot if you're skeptical because, well, he's about to explain the science.
I'm reading this book right now and I need to share with you some information that's going to be pretty alarming. This is the most accurate diagram we have of an atom. It's nothing. It's energy. It's pure potential, just blank space. So atoms, the building blocks of all reality, are just empty space. Nothing. So nothing exists. Kind of. All of this energy and pure potential is floating around in waves until we observe them and it turns into particles. This is what manifests our physical reality. And I got good news for you. Your mind and your consciousness is also made up of particles and waves and energy.
This is basically like that old problem: if the tree falls in the forest and there is no one to hear it fall, does it make a sound? Yes, it does make a sound. This is not science. Why can't you just keep your manifestation things apart from science? This is not science. Why do you need to dress it up like science? Answer. Today I'm both interviewer and interviewee. I'm gonna answer you right now. They're just insecure about the validity of their theory. They don't want to be perceived as dum-dums, so they dress it up like science to sound more impressive.
It's all just particles and waves and energy floating around. So your mind and reality are the same. So you can create any reality you want with your mind. All possibilities exist in the quantum field as pure potential, and it's your job to potentialize now and create the reality you want through your mind. I know, it's a lot, it's crazy, but it's also awesome, so just go do it, okay? Or just follow along, I'll teach you more about it. Peace.
There was so much shaking. This video gave me vertigo. Oh, I hate TikTok. Anyway, nothing of what he said makes sense scientifically. Spiritually, maybe it does make sense that once you decide to take control of your life and your reality, it's easier to move forward. I just don't understand why do we need quantum anywhere near whatever these people said. I decided that I will leap off the TikTok for this one just because this guy waves this book at you and then he explains to you this whole theory that is supposed to sound very believable and impress you, right, with its science. I decided to search up this book. It is Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself: How to Lose Your Mind and Create a New One. Basically the same field as this whole topic of quantum leaping, quantum whatevering. What does the description say? You are not doomed by your genes and hardwired to be a certain way for the rest of your life. A new science is emerging that empowers all human beings to create the reality they choose. In Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself, renowned author, speaker, researcher, and chiropractor Dr. Joe Dispenza combines the field of quantum physics, neuroscience, brain chemistry, biology, and genetics to show you what is truly possible. Not only will you be given the necessary knowledge to change any aspect of yourself, you will be taught the step-by-step tools to apply what you learn in order to make measurable changes in any area of your life. If I didn't know this was a huge pile of I would want to buy this book, because who doesn't want a quick fix after reading one book, watching one TikTok, and spending a whopping one day or like a month on getting it done? Sounds pretty exciting and also pretty impressive. Dr. Joe Dispenza will combine neuroscience, quantum physics, brain chemistry, biology, and genetics. It's like so many scientific fields combined into one. How smart is this person? Well, I'm about to tell you, because again, answering my own questions. I like doing that because I have no friends. So, anywhoozles, what Dr. Dispenza is actually a doctor of? Because my whole reason for Googling him in the first place, when I saw the cover of the book in a TikTok, was the fact that the cover says Doctor something something. It's the the biggest red flag for the person not having any qualifications whatsoever. Because if the book is actually written by a doctor, a distinguished professional, they won't really feel the need to slap it on the cover. Obviously, there are exceptions, but it's very telling. Dr. Joe Dispenza did study biochemistry without finishing his studies. Yeah, something went wrong there. I don't know. And I don't care. I just know that if this information is true, he didn't finish his studies. And then he earned a Bachelor of Science in chiropractic. Then he supposedly also got a PhD in chiropractic. I didn't know it was even possible to get a PhD in that. Honestly, they seem to be giving away PhDs in anything these days. I'm pretty sure there will at some point be a PhD in TikTok studies, and I'm definitely getting that. Thank you. What I'm getting at here is he is not qualified in any shape or form to combine anything, especially in the fields of quantum mechanics or neuroscience, two of the most difficult scientific studies on Earth. No. Once again, these books often have a bunch of taken out of context scientific facts that are twisted in a way to fit their narrative. But that is not real science. You are not getting the full picture. You're just being fooled into believing somebody's theory that is made less flimsy by mentioning a bunch of impressive things. I'm going to be wrapping up this video right here. I hope you are all aware and ready to move to your perfect ideal life, because I'm trying that tonight. I'm gonna go to bed and employ this technique of imagining having everything that I ever wanted and then taking that energy back. So I'm going to be manifesting, or say quantum jumping to a reality where I have 100,000 subscribers. I am a famous published author, and I also have all of the bags that I want. Let me know if you're also going to be trying some quantum leaping. Let's get shifting together.
Oh yeah, you gotta get Swifty.
I will see you with another video real soon. Thank you so much for watching if you are still here, though I doubt it. Bye.